Welcome students. In the later part of my video lecture, Search for the Genetic Material, I start here, which was initially discussed tomorrow in my video, that Griffith concluded his experiment as R strain bacteria somehow had been transformed by the heat killed S strain bacteria. The transforming principle had been listen it once again. The transforming principle transferred from the heat killed S strain had been able to transform R strain bacteria by synthesizing smooth polysaccharide coat and made it virulent. Although the biochemical nature of genetic material was not confirmed by Griffith's experiment. Later, Avery, MacLeod, and McCarty in the year 1933 to 1944 tried to unfold the mystery of biochemical nature of transforming principle, which remained unexplained during Griffith's experiment. Avery, MacLeod, and McCarty purified biochemicals like protein, DNA, and RNA from heat killed S strain and tried to investigate which of these chemicals could transform the R strain bacteria. They found that protein digesting enzyme proteases and RNA digesting enzyme RNase did not affect the transforming process, but digestion with DNase inhibited transformation. Thus, they concluded that DNA only is the genetic material, but the community of biologists were not convinced. Later on, Alfred Hershey and Martha Chase in the year 1952 worked with bacteriophage, which is a virus, and it infected the bacterial cell, and found that the bacterial genetic material was transformed into viral genetic material. So, during their experiment, they cultured bacteriophage virus on two different medium. First medium contained radioactive sulfur, while the second medium contained radioactive phosphorus. Virus grown on the medium containing radioactive phosphorus had DNA with radioactive phosphorus, while those grown on the medium with radioactive sulfur had protein with radioactive sulfur, not radioactive DNA. When bacterial cell was infected by the virus with radioactive DNA, showed the transformation of bacterial DNA into viral DNA, whereas the virus with radioactive protein infected the bacterial cell, it could not transform the bacterial DNA. This experiment was treated as confirmation that DNA is the genetic material rather than any other biomolecule. The experiment performed by Hershey and Chase, you can see its diagrammatic application in your NCERT book on page number 102. Thank you. That's all.